Have you ever wondered about the bones of a story? What did the outline look like before the characters hijacked it? Ophelia Kee always wondered the same things about her own stories. As a discovery writer, the chaotic pantser style, not even the author knew how the tales in the Draoithe Saga would go until they went. Backward analyzing one story while busy writing the next tale or two somehow never happened. Apparently, OK put things off long enough, and some fancy computer magic will provide us with those long-wished-for story overviews. We can finally X-ray the tales from the dream and see their skeletons. Shall we investigate the next story in the dream?
You know, when you think of a prequel, you usually think about the how it all began story, right? But what if a prequel was actually about those agonizing, tense moments right before the real story kicks off? That's exactly the idea behind Thread. It sets the stage for the epic Draoithe Saga, and it's all about two fated souls whose separate lives are starting to unknowingly weave together, pulling them toward a destiny they can't even see yet.
And trust me, the story's tagline, it does not pull any punches. Right out of the gate, it promises a world that's one part magic, one part high-stakes romance, and just completely intoxicating. It's not just a setting, it's an, I quote, a dream to live for.
Okay, so what is Draoithe exactly? Well, picture this, a world where every single myth, every legend, every fairy tale you've ever heard is absolutely real. But here's the catch. This world is breaking. Its magic is literally fading away, and the only thing that can possibly restore the balance is the powerful, almost cosmic connection between fated couples.
All right, let's dive into Section 1, Welcome to the Dream.
So, we're in the year 2016, and the world of Draoithe is teetering right on the edge. I mean, it's about to completely collapse thanks to this ancient chaos that's threatening to just wipe out all magic. But what's so cool about this is that the dream itself is like a living, breathing thing. It's fighting back. It's trying to weave this whole new tapestry to survive, desperately pulling together these broken threads and new souls to create something strong enough to face the darkness.
So, who's one of these critical threads in this new tapestry? Well, let's start with the lonely tiger shifter. Meet Eli Miller. On the surface, she's just trying so hard to be normal. She's a high school history teacher who just picked up and moved to Tyler, Texas, looking for a fresh start. You know the vibe. All she wants is a quiet, simple, predictable life, something she's basically never had.
Yeah, about that simple life, it's anything but. See, Eli has a secret. She's a tiger shifter and a dream walker. She's also running from a really painful, cheating relationship, so her main goal is just freedom, independence. But the real challenge for her is that she has to figure out this whole secret magical side of herself completely alone.
And this quote, it just nails her entire mindset. For Eli, being single isn't just a preference, it's a defense mechanism. It's her fortress. After all the chaos in her past, she is determined to have no more frayed edges. She needs total control, and for her, that means being alone. Period.
Meanwhile, in the very same town, another story is unfolding. Let's meet the wounded direwolf.
So, meet Luke Mendez. And just like Eli, he's also desperately searching for some peace. He's a retired military guy, but he's haunted by some serious scars from his past, both physical and emotional. And wouldn't you know it, all he wants is a quiet place to heal.
And, of course, Luke is also hiding who he really is. He's a direwolf shifter. His big plan is to build a quiet retreat, a little sanctuary for himself. But his past is this constant battle. He's dealing with major anxiety and trauma, and he feels completely, utterly alone in the world.
I mean, you see it, right? The parallels here are just impossible to ignore. They're both running from a painful past. They're both dead set on being alone, they're both hiding their true shifter nature, and they both want the exact same thing, a quiet new beginning. They are literally two sides of the same coin, living in the same small town with absolutely no idea the other even exists.
Okay, but here's the twist. While Eli is building up these walls to protect her independence, Luke, he's already seen her. And for him, it's not just a passing glance. It's this instant, soul-deep recognition. From the very first moment he lays eyes on her, he just knows. He knows she's the one, his fated mate.
Which brings us to Section 3. Two paths, one destiny.
And this is what makes this prequel so clever. It completely flips your expectations on their head.
This isn't the story of the big romantic meeting. It's not about the witty first conversation. No, this is the story about the quiet, agonizing, nail-biting suspense of the time before their lives are finally supposed to collide.
And when you look at the timeline, you really see just how long these two have been circling each other without knowing it. Get this, Eli buys her house, her future escape, way back in the summer of 2013. 2 full years later, March 2015, Luke retires and moves to the same town. Then in June, Eli finally moves in for good, and that's the moment Luke sees her for the very first time. And for the next 6 months, he just watches. He watches her trying to build up the courage to approach the woman he is 100% sure is his destiny.
And the whole time, for all those months, they lived 2 doors down from each other. Can you believe that? All of this loneliness, all of this fated connection, playing out with just a couple 100 feet between them, it's crazy. And it all leaves us with one massive central question.
So what happens when a woman who is fiercely, desperately determined to be alone is being, well, kinda stalked by a lone wolf who knows deep in his bones that she's his fated mate?
And this final thought, from Luke's point of view, just wraps it all up so perfectly. He doesn't just see her as a potential girlfriend, he sees her as his cure. She's the thread that could finally stitch his tattered life back together. And just maybe, she's the beginning of something entirely new for both of them, and for the dying, magical world of Draoithe itself.
I sincerely hope you enjoyed this view of a story skeleton, glimpsing the characters, setting, and plot structure along with the twists within the writing in this tale from the Draoithe Saga by Ophelia Kee. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more original stories and audio adventures. A special thank you to OK Music Writers for writing and for sharing the Enter the Dream soundtrack. It's more than a story, it's an experience. Welcome to the dream.